I only have 6 days left on my Croatian tourist visa and 200 kilometers left to complete my through hike of the entire length of Croatia. This morning, as I'm preparing for my day and my final week, the realization that my hike will soon be complete starts to sink in. I feel both pride and excitement that I might reach this massive goal, but I also notice a flicker of fear and sadness. Through hiking is my favorite way to live. I love the simplicity of waking up each morning knowing my primary focus is to hike. The movement, nature, and lack of distractions allows me to connect deeply with who I am and gain clarity of my thoughts. I am feeling more grounded in myself than I probably ever have before, and I'm afraid of losing this feeling when my hike is complete. In this video, you will hike with me for the next 4 days. Together, we will take in the sights, sounds, and scents of the coast and try to make the most of my final 6 days on the Croatian long-distance trail. The air here, amazing. It smells tropical, and it's like the water is so blue and oh. I'm about 10 or 15K into my day and things are going pretty well, but very hot. And I feel incredibly fatigued. Like I could just lie down right here and fall asleep. So I'm battling that fatigue. Just had a pizza in this town and I'm gonna head back out of town now, but I'll go through another town before I'm done for the day. Seems like a very popular spot for hanging out at the beach, and I just want to go swimming. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, that hits the spot. I found myself making more stops than usual along the way at restaurants and shops to really squeeze out as many experiences as I could as I went. I was also so thirsty all the time that I realized buying cold drinks when I could was literally the best thing ever. I climbed back up a couple hundred meters, so I'm just above the ocean now for the end of the day. 2K until my meetup point with Brian, and I'm just enjoying looking out here. So nice. Good morning. 7 a.m. It's a super windy day, so hopefully it's not too hot. And the first 10K of my day is going to be technical. I'm climbing up through a mountain pass. It's not a ton of climbing, but I heard the trail's hard to find and it's a bit technical. So first 10K will be like that. And then the rest of the day will be pretty straightforward. After 15K, I'm going to be taking a ferry across. Brian's got to meet me at the ferry, so I'm leaving him behind in the van. Just gonna take a quick snack break here before I get right into super sunny exposed area. Just got a tiny bit of climbing to go, so short snack break with this view. And then I gotta keep moving. You can see the next little bit of climbing I've gotta do on these nice switchbacks. Very cute sheepsies. Okay, so the trail has gotten very hard to follow, very rocky, prickly, tons of those ginormous spiders. Oh, here's a massive spider. So although the spiders are big, they are kind of hard to spot sometimes, and I'll get really close to them. Those lakes are where I'm headed and then the ocean. I finally got down to the lakes and it's 12:15. The ferry I need to catch is at 1:15 and I have 5K to go. So I'm absolutely hustling. I'm getting a bit of a cramp from walking so fast. The lakes are pretty, but I don't have time to capture them. You can sort of see it over here. 2K to go and half an hour to make it there. So I'm hustling. I'm doing really well. I think I might make it. I'm not sure who that was who yelled my name, but I was in the zone. I had to catch this ferry, so I was running through town.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I did it. I did it. That was a hustle. Wow. I'm in the van on the ferry. Yes. What a relief. I don't normally let myself get to that point. I hadn't had water in a while, hadn't refreshed my sunscreen in a while, but I knew I had to make this ferry. Being able to be in the van with Brian on this ferry is such a treat. Oh, wow.
And I'm making smoothies.
We made it across on the ferry. I relaxed in the van for about an hour. All the vines are growing grapes now, big bushels of grapes. And I was just thinking back on how the vines were bare when I first started the hike, and now they're heavy with grapes. So much has happened in the last 3 months. Seeing how the plants have grown even. Look at these tomatoes. Unreal. Last week I was feeling like I wasn't ready for the trail to end. This week I feel like I've reached the point where I am ready for it to end because my body and my mind needs the rest. And even though I feel physically ready for a rest, it feels very bittersweet. Who I am is so clear when I'm hiking, but sometimes when I'm not hiking, I lose connection to myself. I know I need to strengthen my ability to stay connected to myself when I'm off trail, but I still feel nervous knowing I've sometimes lost sight of that in the past. Disconnection then impacts not only my relationship with myself, but my relationships with others. Today is ending so beautifully. I'm walking towards this view, just inspired by it. 3K to go. I'm doing pretty good on a paved road now. And I am kind of hoping it stays this way for the rest of my walk. It's just so smooth. Getting dark now, so I gotta get back. You're inside my Ziploc right now. I have no idea if you can hear me, but I'm out here in the rain. It is raining today, and I am incredibly scared to ruin my phone again, so I've got it wrapped up. And yeah, it's pretty basic hiking today on a road in the rain. Can't see much, so I'm gonna put you away so you don't get wet. I met up with Brian. I've done 21K today, so I've got 19 to go. The rain's starting to subside now. I've dropped down off a little mountain and I'm just headed to a very cute looking village, and it's got this big fortification wall. So I'm curious to check that out. Once I arrive there, I'll have around 10K left in my day. It's just so incredible here. It's so stunning. I'm really enjoying the wind blowing and all the different plants growing fruit, vegetables, flowers. Windy!
Hi, welcome to the sanctuary.
Oh, that's good. a.m., so it's time to get going. Another 40K day today. Look at those little olives. Brian's with me this morning. We hiked the road for a bit, and now we are on this path, I guess, and we're dropping down to the ocean. On my own again. Brian went back to the van. I'm close to the ocean now, walking along this path with olive trees.
A new home for a while, let me feel like nothing to.
I'm heading into this town now.
Just enjoy the ride.
This is where I'm taking a break. The store had Powerade. This is the best. So good.
Get me up, so ending, somewhere I can find myself.
Today is my third to last day hiking in Croatia, and while I was reflecting on the hike and what the end would mean to me, both Brian and I were also thinking about the fact that we would be leaving Croatia in 3 days. 3 months is the longest either of us have ever been in a country other than our home country of Canada. We both became attached to Croatia in really special and unique ways. We realized that we were very intentionally soaking up every last moment we could. We started meeting up multiple times per day to take in the beauty together and make lasting memories. Back on the trail. Well, it's actually a road right now. So I'm gonna get my podcast playing and head out. Brian and I are going to try to stay at a bluff campsite tonight overlooking the ocean. So he's gonna go ahead, suss it out, get us a spot if he can. We wanted to make sure that every ray of golden sun, every tropical scent, every splash of clear ocean water, every twist in every road imprinted on our memories forever. This is the first time this has happened. I'm looking across the valley here, and I can see Brian on the road in the hill. Like, look at the water down here. Wow. One of the best days on trail today. Top 10 for sure. I'm almost at the campsite, and I'm just so struck here by the air. It just smells so tropical.
Welcome.
Whoa, how'd you get this prime spot?
I just drove and parked here.
Found Brian in the campground. Perfect time of day.
Yeah.
Perfect spot.
Yeah. Wait till you see the sunset dinner time views.
Great. It's time for a sunset swim.
Look at my jig glass. I was just up there taking some snaps. Would you mind?
I only have 2 days left to complete this hike and 77 kilometers to cover. Tomorrow I will hike past Dubrovnik, and the next day I should finish my 2,147.6 kilometer through hike. I want to share with you what happens in a special video next week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the final episode of my Croatian long distance trail series. It will be a good one. See you there.